Hey YouTube, Matthias here, making a tabletop video. This is my project. I put up a video that I had a Traxxas Summit build going on. Now I had made a few things with it. I have the Delta Plastic 2mm McLaren body. This car, I don't know if it has a... it seems to have a longer wheelbase with the chassis I have, so with this chassis the wheelbase is almost 370 millimeters. So yeah, but the car is of course going to be lower when I'm going real fast with it, and I might have to trim it a little so it won't touch the ground, but I'm gonna run it low as hell, of course. The setup that is in it right now is not what I'm going to run for speed runs this summer. The electronics that is in it now is going to end up in another car. But let's pop the top of this Traxxas Slam It, as I'm going to call it. Both because it's more, it started out as a Summit and now it's a E-Slayer Speedcar or GT or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, let's... right now it has the winter setup in it because I'm gonna slap on some off-road wheels and have a 8-cell 1/5 scale motor off-road vehicle. Run it in the snow because this EC is waterproof. 3 to 8 cell, 160 amp. The motor is a 56 by 94 millimeters. For speed runs I'm gonna run a motor that is slightly higher diameter and about 2 centimeters longer. But the thing that has happened with it is that I have a Summit low center gravity chassis on it. So what's good about it, I can it has like some plastic composite, yeah, whatever you want to call it. So I can put spacers like here, so the batteries end up even lower to the ground. Right now they are, I don't know, about 4 centimeters maybe, but I'm gonna run it like this height, maybe a little lower in the front and little raise it up a bit in the rear. Yeah, but don't want to make the video too long. I have currently I have a 40-tooth pinion and a 40-tooth spur. I bought the motor mount and the chassis at the same time because the chassis and the motor mount were not cheap. So this, I don't want to know how much this car is going to cost me, because an MGM controller is not cheap either. And a TP motor 5860 is what I'm going to run. The one with I think it has around 21 horsepower, and I have to gear it. I have to use a very low gear ratio, because this transmission is for a e-revo, and the e-revo is not meant to go any faster than like 70 miles per hour or so, and I'm shooting for, I'm not gonna say what I'm shooting for, you guys know, 12S and a 5th scale motor, about 1070 kb. I think it will be quite fast. And I have also, I'm going to use 100% titanium screws all around. These are also titanium, the push rods, all this stuff like this is going to be titanium, all the bolts, of course, aluminum, a lot else aluminum. There is so much hop-up parts for this, it's crazy. I can spend at least $2,000 on parts, but that's not the most important. The most important is to go 200 miles per hour. Yoke. No, but I'm aiming for enormous numbers. I would be extremely happy if I get anywhere close to 200 miles per hour. So it's definitely going to be a challenge to be faster than all of you Slash guys. I know Philip Yali and J.M. Speck, they have gone extremely fast with the Slash 4x4s. Of course, I'm not going to use the Traxxas 2055 servo, it's just there. I'm going to use a Savax 20 kilos or something. Titanium geared, of course. Also the diffs, I tried to run it in a industry building, and made some drifting on a large surface, and I almost, after 5 minutes, I blew the spider gears in the rear diff, so they are very fragile. So I'm going to use the, I don't know if you guys have heard of LEM, leading edge machining. I'm going to use their diffs, both front and rear. I am also going to change all the complete driveline and make it steel. Transmission, I might go with, I know there is a Revo steel gear transmission. Some of the gears may fit, but I may have to do something myself too, or maybe get in contact with Custom Fast RC. He's real good at machining parts and making custom parts for RC vehicles. I'm also going to these are Slayer Pro arms, and I think the car is like 2 centimeters too wide, because the tires almost stick out of the fenders on the McLaren body, so I might I want to change it to maybe 1 or 2 centimeters more narrow in width. Yeah, but I think I have covered everything that I've done to it now. Did I say it's a Kershaw design chassis? Yeah, I think I saw that. I also have 2 4S SMC batteries, so 3600 milliamp, real small, just the size of a 2S in a 4S pack. So I have 2 of them, and yeah, I said I ran it in a industrial building, and it sounded like a freaking helicopter with that ESC and motor. The power was beyond everything I ever tried in RC. I think this motor on 8S, it should put at least 12-13 horsepower maybe. On 12S I know it produces around 18 horsepower or so. Yeah, but I think that was it. I promise the updates on this car is going to be more often. I have not been away from the hobby, but it's a long time since I make a video. And the next time you see this car, I bet it's not going to look like this. Alright, take care, all of you my brothers. You guys are doing fantastic job with all your speed cars and drag racers, and so I want to say thank you to all my brothers, and wish you guys very great continuing, both in the hobby and in real life. Yeah, but take care, and I hope we can talk soon. Alright? Have a good one. Peace.